Last night at approximately 3:45 a.m., audacious robbers attacked the prominent Louis Vuitton store, forcefully breaking into the luxurious shop after violently smashing one of the exterior display windows with a heavy hammer and a sharp axe. The security alarm system was immediately triggered. The dedicated security patrol arrived precisely 10 minutes after the alarm initially went off at 3:55 a.m. to investigate the incident. This morning, SMS confirmed that the robbers stole merchandise. We actually don't know how much they stole. They say mostly SMS confirmed this morning the robbers stole merchandise. We don't know how much. They say they mostly took gold. That makes sense from their perspective, but they wouldn't grab bags of goods and run down the street with them. That would be ridiculous, right? If the robbers, these tough guys, were running across the state from the police with Louis Vuitton handbags. Although, as for the police, it's hard to say. If the robbers actually broke in and managed to steal things, it means it wasn't just a 10-minute attack, but something longer. And how is it that the people living on the upper floors of those chalets didn't hear anything? Maybe they don't actually live there. But I know that many people do live on the upper floors of their chalets. There's a shop downstairs and they live upstairs. Didn't hear anything. Maybe they don't actually live there. But I know that many people do live on the upper floors of their chalets. There's a shop downstairs and they live upstairs. But maybe it's better not to pay attention to it or something like that. Or maybe it was just not exactly an alarm system. If there weren't any security cameras, maybe there wasn't even an alarm system. Maybe it was just that one of the neighbors reported it. But about that, they try not to talk about it out loud. So, security. A wealthy commune. And security is lacking these days. We walked down the bustling streets and saw that the luxurious Patek Philippe store window. It's a watch store, very expensive. Patek Philippe is changing its doors. From the glass door that was there to and it had stood there for 30 years as far as I know, this store, and there had always been a glass door. But now they've installed a metal one. When you go in, it feels like entering a prison. A brown metal door. There you go. This is Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton, which, do you see? A big hole. The display window is smashed. But how could someone get in just by breaking the window? I don't understand. I just don't really know, because the door itself seems to be quite a considerable distance away from here. The actual door opening where one would enter or exit is located way over there. But of course, anything is truly possible, perhaps. They were clearly professional robbers, undeniably experienced bandits. They were seasoned professionals in their illicit trade. They had most likely meticulously scoped out this particular store several times before attempting their crime. If the security alarm system didn't activate and go off, or if the video surveillance system didn't function correctly, and who are the store employees? That's what needs to be checked. Because exactly 3 years ago, the prominent Graf jewelry store was violently robbed. It's not far. Graf is right down the street. It's a jewelry store over there further down. Yes, that's where Graf is located. But that was a real peak of professionalism. It happened at 1:30 in the afternoon during lunch, and it was truly the absolute height of the bustling season. At the very peak of the season, when there were a lot of people in the store, the robbers entered. Robbers struck at 1:30 p.m. during lunch, peak season. They emptied the store, taking every last ring, and vanished. Their escape is a mystery. No cameras worked. Why? They say they got into a helicopter and flew away. Well, a helicopter in the mountains. Yeah, sure, it's possible if you're military, if you have the military behind you or supporting you. But otherwise, how can you just take a helicopter and fly away in it? It's difficult. The system is complicated. But how they managed it this time, I don't understand. And last time I didn't understand either. Professionals were at work, people who had been preparing this operation, not just for a day or two, but possibly for months. They studied everything carefully and then carried it all out in a single move. And of course, the most important thing is that at this time, everyone is asleep. It's around 4 in the morning. But don't forget, this is a village. And in a village, many people get up early. For example, getting up at 4:30 is completely normal. That's the situation. This area is considered the most secure, the wealthiest, and the most reliable. And yet, in the most secure area, this is already the second time such a theft has happened. They say that even robbers break into villas. Well, now everyone will be installing their own alarm systems individually. But today, the entire state, all the expensive stores are being equipped with new alarm systems because they're afraid that tomorrow, robbers might come for them too. Unlikely, of course. Perhaps at the very end of the current season or in the middle of the upcoming season. But for now, these are just the first days of the season. And in the very first days of the season, such a big heist, right when all the goods have just been delivered. Money, of course, is money, but all the goods have been brought in. They took the gold and calmly ran away. How is that even possible? You see, all of these are very expensive stores. That's important. They took the gold and calmly ran away. How is that even possible? You see, all of these are very expensive stores. Montclair, you made some handsome mannequins for the display. Very handsome. This is our street, a vibrant artery of our community, where daily life unfolds and memories are made. It's a place where neighbors connect, children play, and the spirit of togetherness thrives. Along its tree-lined paths, generations have walked, each step adding to the rich tapestry of shared experiences that define this beloved lane. Every house, with its unique character, contributes to the collective identity, making it more than just a road but a home for all who reside here.